Hello, everybody. Um, I just want to do this right now. We're gonna do another stream after this, but game stream. But I want to do this stream first because I want to apologize to all my what few followers and people that like to keep up with me. Past couple days have been rough on me between work and family issues, dealing with my father's death, and I just haven't had the will or the time. Well, maybe I have the time, but I really haven't had the will or the the or the that feeling that need to do this right now because I've been stressed, financials, dealing with the paperwork, and then my own job and my own personal shit. And I just been, I've been exhausted. Work, stress, family, home, life stress, and I haven't really had the urge to do this. It's been rough on me. I've, I've been tired. I've been worn out, and I just never really had the urge to go take care of business with this. It's been a rough couple days, and I just didn't have the felt like the need to do this. It's not like I've given it up. It's just a couple days, the past week has been a roller coaster for me, and I just I don't know why. Just ennui or whatever. I just never felt like doing anything. It's just get home, stay awake, listen to music, go to sleep, go back to work the next day, deal with other bullshit, and so yeah, I'm sorry if I haven't been streaming recently. It's this whole week's been just a roller coaster for me, man, and just I don't. I just, life's been rough for me. Been trying, me and my brother trying to take over our dad's affairs. We passed, like I said, last week, and all the paperwork, other things, personal issues. I just, I just haven't been able to do this. I finally decided tonight I'll do it just to get out of it, just get out of it, get started again, try to get something flowing, get my creative juices working again because I just, I don't know. I'm just been a rough rough week. Just stress and whatnot. So yeah, I'm doing the stream not really. I still want people to talk. I still want people to say what they want to say, but I'm doing this more for myself right now. It's kind of just to get me out of my funk I'm been in, trying to get back to some form of normalcy in my life. And I don't know really what to say right now. I'm so worn out. It's just I'm, I'm not really myself right now. It's I try to keep myself up. My dad's death wasn't really out of left field. We knew it was coming, but when it happened, it's like a slow burn. If he died suddenly, it'd been different. But with his death, we've been preparing. But in the end, when he died, it's been more of a slow burn, and it just really started to hit home. Just what it feels like that it's going now. You know, especially all the condolences I get from people that knew him, and his family up north. Because my dad, I'm living in Louisiana, but my dad was originally from Ohio, and I'm getting information from pictures and all that from his family up there, and seeing my dad right before he died to when he was younger, and start really start really feeling the effects, the weight of the fact that he's gone. It's just some. I'm 35. Yeah, I feel like a 15-year-old who just lost his father at times. It just stresses put my mom, stresses put my brother and all of our family, trying to get all his affairs in order. That this because when he went down, he didn't die. Like I said, he didn't die quickly or immediately. He was slowly going down, but for the past 2 months before he died, he was in the hospital, pretty much slightly above a catatonic state, just a little bit better than a vegetable. He could still, I mean, he still was conscious enough to listen and understand. Really couldn't talk because he had suffered brain damage because he had suffered a cardiac arrest. And probably due to a bad heart, they had a hard time reviving him. And by the time they got him revived, it was he had suffered enough oxygen deprivation that probably lost some motor functions and speech functions like a person with a stroke would suffer. And it was hard to see him like that. And he tried, and before he died, he seemed like he was getting better, but then he went down quickly. And but other than that, we still saw it was coming, so it wasn't like it all hit you all at once. You had time to prepare, but and at first when he died, I didn't really react. Like I didn't cry, I didn't break down. I just because I was at work when I found out, and all I did was take a breath, shake my head, clear my head for a second, get back to work, try to keep myself focused. And for the first few days, it was like, well, I knew it happened. It's over. We go back. We try to make some of our lives now. Try to get back to some sort of normalcy. But then, as the days go on, you start dealing with all the shit, and you're like, you didn't realize just how involved things are, and stress trying to get everything back in order, paperwork, trying to get his finances straight because he was on disability and all that, and when he died, they immediately sent the social security number to, and they had to cut us off with some of our disability payments, so we got to work with that. Right now, we're worried about finances and all that, so we're getting, man, we're making it. We're making it. We're gonna make it. Just trying to get things in order so we get back to some sense of normalcy again. And I, this whole affair has just worn me out and taking away my urge to do what I like to do. That's to play games, bring my games to get out to a public like I want to do, and just I don't know where I've been. My mind's not been on here. I think I'm doing this mainly because I want to interact with people, but I want to get my story out, get stuff off my chest because I haven't really been feeling it that much. Even I did make a few streams after he died, but my heart wasn't in it. I was tired. I was worn out, and I'm sorry I'm rambling, but it just I'm trying to get stuff on my chest, but I'm having a hard time really articulating it because there's a lot of emotions that go with this, and it's just that I don't know where to begin really. It's just other than just throw it out there. I mean, I'm discussing some personal issues. I'm not going into great detail, but because I really don't want to go that far into detail because it is a personal matter. But I mean, I don't know what to say really, and I just want to just get it off my chest. Just I'm exhausted, but I mean, in the end, it's over with. He's gone. He's better place, but I just don't have the will to keep doing a lot of stuff I like to do right now. Maybe in another week or two, I'll really get back into the swing of things and get back on a schedule again, like I've been trying to do. I promise to do that, but right around the time I promised to try to stick to a schedule, things just went pear shaped on me all of a sudden. My life didn't really. My life took a different turn. I mean, I'll get back to normalcy, and we'll get back to the way life is, but I just don't have the urge to do. I'm gonna try to do a stream tonight. I'm gonna go back to play the original Resident Evil remastered version that came out for GameCube. I'm gonna play the next right that in my series, but I just don't really have the urge to do it right now. I'm gonna try. Maybe I'll enjoy it. Maybe it'll help me get out of this funk I'm in. Maybe it'll give it back a little bit of normalcy. But I just I just don't know where my mind's been. It's just been all over the place, and I don't know what to say anymore. It's just other than I just need to find my own self again. Like because on top of my dad dying now, it puts a lot of stress on me and my brother because my brother he's got his own issues right now. with his family and all that. I'm not going into detail. That's his business, but he's also trying to take some of the brunt of it, trying to help out, and it's been rough on both of us because I'm dealing with my because I live with I live with my parents. I still live with my mom. We still live here, but I lived with my dad before he died. But I was more of a help. They helped me out when I needed it. But as soon as I got here, as I got started getting established, they went. My dad got the help with started going down. This was years ago, before his eyes started to shut down. He had back issues, sag nerve, and some other things that forced him to medically retire early than when he wanted to, and he made it hard for him to do things. So I became more of his, muscle around here. So instead of just staying here for a short time and get my own place and start get my own life together, I ended up just staying here. But now that but now that he's gone, now I'm the man of the house pretty much. My mom's not. She's trying to do her best, but she's not as educated on doing stuff like this. So it falls on me and my brother, and stress between our jobs, our family lives, our personal lives. It's taken its toll. I mean, it really has. It's not his death itself that I think broke us. It's not as big and hard on us. We were prepared for that. He was going down quick, and he managed to hold out as long as he did. But in the end, it wasn't. He just couldn't hold it. He couldn't. He just wasn't. Just that he just couldn't make it. His body was just too far gone, and just it was time for him to go. So, but it's just the fallout, trying to make sure all the finances are in order, all the paperwork's in order, all the things in order, so that way there'll be a smooth transition as possible. So when we do get his body back, he's been cremated. He's being cremated, and we're just waiting for the funeral home to do that, and finalize everything, so my family up north can come down and bring his remains back, so we can have his proper burial down here in Louisiana, near our family home. So, but we have to go through so much hoops and red tape that oh, it takes a lot out of you. And I mean, and then I got my own life, I got my own job, I got my own things I'm dealing with, my own personal issues, and it's just getting pulled one direction to another. Like today, I plan to start my stream early. I do plan to do my 6 o'clock and 8 o'clock local time streams, but I got done with all our road running, got all my bill stuff paid that we needed to get paid today. But then all of a sudden, we get home, start doing things, and realize, oh, this got to get done, this got done. It just, and then when you finally get everything done, something else pops up, and by the time you realize it's late in the evening, all your plans are just going to shit. And I'm sorry. I know I've been kind of neglecting this. I do have a few followers. I got 10 followers, and I'm trying to reach out to them. I reach out to my followers. If you ever watch this, know that I haven't given up. Just I got issues right now, and hopefully next couple of days I'll start getting myself together and things will start working out. I mean, I really want to make this something for everybody, not just me. Of course, I'm going to want benefit too, but the benefits of it. But like everybody who does this, we're not. Most of us do this. There are some that do it just for the fame, the just being recognized, and I mean that's part of my motivation too. Don't get me wrong. There's a little bit of ego going on that goes along with that right now with me, but so but I also want this to be something I will enjoy and to get paid for. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love doing this when I can, but I also want to make some money off it because with my dad going, you know, we're trying to find some way to making money, help, pay bills and stabilize our lives. So that way we're not completely, in the gutter. I mean, our house is paid for. We got the home, land's paid for, everything. So it's not like, we're gonna go be homeless unless something happens to the house. But just trying to make ends meet, pay bills, so we can so our lives can be a little bit easier. That's part of my motivation for this too, and I really want to do this for various reasons, of course, fame, money. Maybe not copious amounts. Like I know I'm not gonna be the most famous son of a bitch out there. I'm not gonna be the next, I don't know, PewDiePie, Markiplier, name whoever famous your favorite YouTuber out there. It's I'm never gonna be that. I don't have that kind of personality for that. I'm more just straight up normal Joe Schmo, just doing something to have a good time. Hopefully, to make a little money. Build a little bit of an empire for myself, so that way I have something for myself, my mom, and maybe if it gets big enough, I can have something for my nephews because I don't have any kids myself. I want to have kids, but I want to be able to financially support them. And right now, I can't. So I'm hoping I can start make a little empire for myself, so I can have something for the next generation. Because I'm only 35. I'm not going to be. I'm still young. I'm still roughly in probably the latter half of my prime, but I know I'm getting older, and I want to be able to carve something out for not only myself, but have something for my the younger generation of my family coming up. Because I want to be able to take care of them just as much as anything else. Because I've had my parents, my aunts, my uncles, when I was in bad shape, they were there for me. But right now, in this point in my life, I can't be there for my younger nephews other than my young nephews, except for maybe, just moral and familial support. I can't be there for financially. I can't be there for the other ways. I just want to be able to carve something out for this because with my dad's death, it made me really start to really rethink my priorities. Because I always leaned to my dad, and I'm not gonna lie, he wasn't making money. He had a lot of debt, and he wasn't making a whole lot of money. So times were struggling, tough, and we struggled at times. But he was there for me. He was there for me when I needed it, and I want to be able to do something so I can be able there for the next generation, my nephews, and if I have kids for myself, I want to be able to support them, which I can't right now. I don't want to just have a kid and get on the government dole. No, I want to be able to fully support them without having to, live off the handouts. I don't want that. I don't want that at all. I want to be able to be a true man in the house. And that may sound sexist. Uh, what's that word? Patrilineal, whatever. I'm not all here. But I want to be able to be the breadwinner and support my family in ways that they were able to support me when I needed it. Right now, I can't do that. But to do that, my job right now is not going to be enough. I don't have any skills, especially skills for labor or support, computer support, or anything like that. To good paying jobs. I don't have any specialist training. But what I can do is I want to be able to do something like this to build something for my family, just not for me. I mean, yeah, I want to do it for myself too, but it's just not for me anymore. It's not. It really isn't. This is for my family. I'm not doing this to garner sympathy or to try to push people to subscribe and build up, even if they don't do much for my my channel. I don't want that. I want to be able to do this so that way I can be something more than just another face in the crowd. And I mean, I'm not trying to be super famous. I know I'm not gonna be super famous. I've missed that boat. Let's add some kind of weird, wacky theme or something for the stream. And I don't. I'm not that creative. I try to be, but I'm not. But I try. But just I just want a little something to help, my family. Not just me, just not my mom, my brother and his family, but my aunts and uncles, my loved ones, my friends, any potential lover I have. I want to be able, and the family I have with them, I just want that to be something for them. Because this is not just me anymore. This is just not me. Damn it, it's just not for me anymore. And I'm going to work on this. I've been stressed out and worn out to the point where it's been hard for me to do this, but now I have to. Now on top of my 9 to 5 job, I want to make this something so I can have something for my my family, my loved ones, to give them something. And I mean, I'm starting to pull my heart out here because I'm not going to cry. I mean, I mourn my father, but I am stressed. It's just a bitch, but it's going to be stressful. But life is stress, and it's going to be a lot of it. But I want to be able to do something for my family. I don't care what it takes anymore. This is just one avenue, and I want that to be something. I don't want to be some internet meme just for the sake of being internet meme like a lot of these sons of bitches do this. I don't mean to be rude to people that actually do this because they want to, they enjoy it. But I know there's a lot of them out there that do stupid shit just to be noticed, and that's not going to be for me. I'm just not going to just be noticed. I want to be able to build something so that way I can leave it for my nephews, my children if I have any, my family. I want something that can be able to rely on for me about. And that's what I want. Life is a bitch. Life is hard. And maybe this may not work out the way I want, but if I could just get somewhere with it, build something for my family. Yes, that's what I want. I don't have to be super famous. I don't have to have millions of viewers and subscribers. I don't have to have that. No. But I want to have is something that I can rely on. Something I can do. Something that makes me happy. And be able to make others happy. Not just my family, my friends, my loved ones, but for those out there who watch this. I am not the greatest. I'm not the showiest guy. I'm not the most, excuse me. I'm not the showiest. I'm not the flashiest. I'm not the wittiest. I'm not one of those guys that could be on, just pull off one liners off the top of his head like I'm a master. No, I'm not. I'm not. I am just Steve. I'm just a normal Joe Schmo. Normal guy who loves to play games. Whatever you want to see, whatever you want to do, I'll play whatever you want. Or I'll play whatever I want. But this is something I want to do for everybody. Just not me anymore. And when my dad's death, it started to really put that into focus. I was only really doing this because I just wanted to do something, enjoy something. But with my dad's death, now it puts it in perspective that it's just not my 9 to 5 that's going to support me anymore. I got to do something with this. This is going to be not maybe the moneymaker I hope for. Maybe it might be, it may not be, but I want to at least be able to have something, a legacy, my family, my friends, my loved ones. This is something I want. At the same time, it's also become a need to help not just myself, but my family as well, with everybody that. And I want to reach out to people, to anybody out there. You can do it. I'm not doing it right now. I'm trying. Life is rough. Life is rough. I don't have any specialty gimmicks or something that makes me stand out. But I think just me being me will help do that. I mean, I just want to be. I just want to be not famous in the sense that I'm a hyper known, well known celebrity. No, no, that's not me. That's not me. If I become one, hey, more power to me, and more power to those that made me that. Because I want not just I just want to be a celebrity. I want others to reach out and become something for themselves. Because now I realize I lost a golden opportunity with my dad because I didn't make some myself other than beyond, just eking out life for myself and supporting him, help support them. He had high hopes for me, and Now that I got older, I've realized a lot of mistakes I made in my past. I had golden opportunities that I threw away, either because of either fear or lack of motivation or, you know, a whole host of reasons. I made horrible decisions in my earlier years. Threw away some golden opportunities. And I was hoping I could make that up and reach out to my dad, try to do something, make him proud of me, just not just be another face in the crowd. I mean, I don't want to be a super high level known celebrity, but I want to be able to build something that suited me, and I can make him proud. And by the time I really started getting into this, he already was on his last legs. And I know I'm sounding like I'm being selfish and egotistical here. Maybe I am. I don't know. Maybe y'all don't see it that way. Maybe y'all do. Maybe you'll see it a whole different way. But to me, I want to be able to do something in my life. I failed my dad in that sense. I didn't fail him as a son, but I feel I felt him as a man. And I'm trying to do this. I'm trying to go out there now. And I can't make that up now. He's gone. But I hope that if he's in heaven right now, I can do something like this. I can build something like this, and he can watch that upon me and be proud of me for that. I could do it in life, but I want to do it for now, for him. I'm dedicating. I just want to dedicate. I'm dedicating this to him. I may not say it. I may not always say it, but from now on, everything I do on this channel is dedicated to him and his memory because he did so much for me. I started crying. Sorry. All the emotions I held back this past week because of other things. Now I'm letting it go and just like it's just one. I don't know what I want for myself anymore, but I want for my family. This is about me anymore. I lost my dad. I didn't. I felt like I failed him, not like a son, but I was a man. I know he had higher hopes for me than what I am now. So I want to be able to prove to him that I can do it in heaven. Probably my last, just my best shot to do it because I don't have the skills to be some super savvy tech nerd or some super celebrity that could go out in front of everybody. It just wow and dazzle. That's not me. But what I want to do is what I would do is make him proud of me. I don't have to be a great celebrity. I don't have to be anything like that. He just wants me to be the best I can. Be able to take what gifts I got and make the most of them. And I think I failed him for that because I was intelligent enough to be easily get into college everywhere, almost any college I went to, except for maybe the high end ones, which I didn't really want to go to because they were too expensive to begin with. But I could have gone to any public university in this country, maybe even some private ones. I was that intelligent. I was that good. And I did. But right before I graduated, I made bad decisions and was forced to drop out. And I promised I'd go back or try, but I didn't because I got caught up in my own self, my own probably self-loathing. Now that he's gone, I realize just how selfish I was about that. I couldn't sacrifice to make myself better when I could have. Now it's time I do that. Dad, you. No, you can't be here right now. No, you're not. Sorry. Sorry. I don't mean to be, but I can't help it. But Dad, this is for you. Everything I do from now on this channel, whether I say it or not, whatever I propose, whatever I do, for you, for everything you've done for me, for you trying to make me a better man. You and I couldn't be a better man. For all your flaws, for all the problems we had over the years, we've had our issues, we butted heads, we've had disagreements. Some pretty strong ones at that, but and you did what you could for me. And I couldn't do that for you in life. What I can't do for you while you're living, I'm going to make sure I do it for you. That when it's my time and I see you beyond those gates, you can look at me with pride that I finally achieved something. Maybe not the way you thought, but that at least I could, like, you can look me in the eye, and I can look you, and that I proved that I can do something. I proved that I made myself. Because while you didn't really make some of yourself the way you probably wanted to, you still did for us. You still did for me and my brother. You still did for my mom. You still did for you could for everybody that wanted your help. I feel like I haven't done it. I feel like I have not lived up to those standards. So from now on, everything I do is for you, Dad. Everything. I'll put my nose to the grindstone, and I will make something of myself through this. And it may not be super huge. It may not be anything grand or incredible. But what I want to do for you, Dad, is be able to prove that I can do something that all the hopes you had for me when I dashed at first because of my own self issues and problems that I let get to me. I couldn't do it. I couldn't be some great scientist or public servant because I didn't finish college. I didn't get a good trade. But to me, if I couldn't do it like that, then this is my chance. I'm a gamer at heart. I grew up on games. That's what I was great at. And now I have a chance to finally make something myself through this. I'm sorry, I'm getting emotional. I kept my emotions checked this whole week. Now that I'm actually finally talking about it, it's it's finally getting to me really in the sense that he's going. I feel I failed him. Not like I said, not as a son. He loved me as a son. He will always love me as a son. He always said that to me. But I feel I failed him as a man because he had higher hopes for me than this. He living paycheck to paycheck when I could have had a job that easily could have gave me a comfortable life. And I want to be able to start doing that. And like I said, that's not why I want to be a celebrity. I just want to be able to have a comfortable life, be able to support my family, whether it be my own children if I ever have any, or my nephews to help my brother with his family, help my mom, to help my aunts, uncles, cousins who that want to help and need the help because a lot of them were there for me when I needed it, not necessarily been there for them. Not because I didn't want to be, because I couldn't. I feel bad for that because I never could. Everybody had high hopes, and my dad in particular. I mean, I didn't really want to go down this route. I mean, that's not where I was planning on going with, but when I haven't really talked about my issues with my dad. I'm not gonna get into personal things because some things are just best left unsaid to others that you're not familiar with. But I just want to know that, let everybody know that I love to, I want to make this for him. He may not agree with my lifestyle. He was the hard ass, 9 to 5 worker, blue collar type. He worked his ass off. He never graduated high school. In fact, he dropped out in ninth grade. But he before he went down because of his health issues, he was making 70 grand a year, making us we had a decent life. When he went down, life got tough. But I want to be able to have that kind of life for myself. I don't have to be a millionaire. In fact, I don't want that type of money because that comes with its own problems. But I want to be able to have a comfortable life for my family, be able to be that support, which I may have been emotionally and other things, but there are times when I could have done more, and I felt like I couldn't because of my own problems. I failed at. So yeah, yeah. I mean, I've been ranting for about 35 minutes straight about this, and I meant this for others. I want others to chat, to talk, but I made this about me, and I don't want that. I said my piece. This is for my family. What I want. I don't need to be a superhuman, to be a credible celebrity. I just want to be able to make my family proud, especially my dad in heaven, to make him proud for what I couldn't do in his life. I want to be able to do for him now. I failed that. I failed from that. So it's time for me to. It's time for me to step up, become the man he wanted me to be. I don't care what it takes now. He's gone, but I can still make that. I can still be that. And I think he's gonna be watching down on me. He's gonna be watching me. He's gonna be guiding me. He's gonna be right there next to me. He's gonna be right there next to me to help me. He may not know what to do, but he's gonna be there to encourage me and support me, even though if I can't see or hear him. He'll be there for me. So yeah, this is gonna be my love letter to him. This is gonna become what he wants. I want to be just to make this in his for him. You know, I don't have to grow up to be some super massive channel that everybody watches every day. A lot of people do. If there are a lot of people do, be it. This is not what I wanted. That's what I want. This is what I want this to be for him. This is dedicated to him. Everything I do for no one, I don't have to say it all the time, but it's going to be dedicated to him. That way, when it's time for me to go, I'm sitting there in front of him in heaven. He can look at me with pride, say, "You did what you could, boy. You did it." I don't have to be a super popular celebrity or multi-millionaire. The only people that make that are the ones that got started real early. I missed that boat. So maybe I might get somewhere, but I'm not gonna be the super. Oh God, I'm sorry. I'm finally letting the emotions that I've been walling off for the past week finally catch up to me a little bit because I felt like I had to be that rock for my family, not to break down. So yeah, all right. But I've said my piece. I've had my heart to heart with everybody. I know I've only got one viewer right now. Fine. If you've been watching this, thank you. Thank you for listening. If you want to say anything, that's fine. All right. Okay. I mean, I meant this to be some for anybody who wants to watch to listen. These little videos I do to be something just for anybody who just wants to speak, to talk. Like me right now, I'm letting my heart go, just letting everything that I've walled off for the past week start to just get it off my chest. That's one for anybody who watch these. Talk. It could be anything mundane, or it could be something you really want to talk about. I don't care. If you feel comfortable enough to talk about it, go ahead. I mean, I'm not going to restrict anybody, except if you start to bash or harass or whatever, do that make death threats to people. No, no, we're not going to go there. But if you got something you want to say, criticism, compliments, just any random thought you want to talk about, go ahead. I'm not going to deny you that, because that's the whole point of these chats was not just me. This wasn't just about me. I want to be able to connect with my viewers, talk with them, read their chats, talk with them, just, you know, reach out. If you don't want to say anything, hey, that's completely up to y'all. There's nothing wrong with that. I mean, that's all you would do is watch. You just want to watch me sit here and be like all night. Hey, that's that's all on y'all. I mean, I don't have to say anything else. I can just sit there and just watch y'all talk. Or if you want to talk to me directly, hey, you got something you want to say to me? You want to ask me a question? You got something on your mind you probably want me to try to talk with you about? I can be an armchair psychiatrist. Don't expect me to be able to accurately answer any question you got, but I can try. I mean, I'm not licensed, so I'm not going to say I'm whatever. So I'm going to make a disclaimer right here. Whatever I tell you is not the opinion of a medical professional. It's not. But if you do want somebody to talk to, I'm here. That's what I feel like. I want people to open up. You don't have to talk about your darkest secrets, stuff that you really don't feel like comfortable talking about. But if you got something you want to talk about, even if it's just the mundane, hey, how's your day? What games you like to play? Uh, what are you into? Got a girlfriend? You got a, just any random thought that passes through y'all's head. I mean, tonight was not planned. I just need to start getting this off my chest because I've been stressed. And, I mean, it's time for me to start manning up. Time for me to take care of business. I mean, I'm not planning on being big, powerful, some multimedia conglomerate poster boy for you know vlogs or whatnot. This ain't for me. That ain't for me. But this is for others. This is for everybody. Me, for you, for everybody. My family, your family, my friends, your friends. Some talk. I mean, I have. I don't know where this is going to go. Sometimes it may just be simple. Sometimes we may get into some really in-depth things that people want to talk about. Like I don't know what to say other than I just want y'all to enjoy, be able to come here to the stream, whether it be my Streamlabs or on the Twitch studio. I use both, and just be able to enjoy just watching, just be able to talk. I mean, a lot of people do this. I'm not the only one that does these type of streams. It's it's not I lost train of thought. I'm sorry. I mean, this is not. I'm not doing anything special. I'm not doing anything unique. This is not for, I'm not here to dress up in a clown suit, act a fool. Like, maybe I can do that for children. I don't care. If you got a child and you want me to watch this, I'll gladly do that if he's talking about it. But if you want me to, but we got to plan ahead for that. That's not something I do on dropping a hat. But yeah, but this is something I want for everybody because I know right now the way I feel with my dad's, my father in his passing. If I could find somebody like this, find something a channel like this, somebody doing something like this, who's willing to open their heart to anybody, you know, just get stuff off their chest. Because I know life sucks sometimes and things are hard. And I know that there's a lot of people that need somebody to talk to. I mean, I probably can't, I'm probably not going to be the guy that can answer all your questions. And I mean, and that's probably not going to be me. What I can do is I can be the guy that can just be there for you. You need help or you just want to talk. You need somebody to talk to? Hey, if you catch me on stream, I'll gladly talk. I don't know what's going to be said or how I can answer you, but all I can do is what I can do for y'all is I just be that ear, that shoulder you can lean on, or that guy with the ear that just needs somebody you need to be. I just need to be there for you right now at that point in time, because I feel like I have not been that kind of guy in my life. At times I have been, but I felt like I'd done more. And I feel this is my way of trying to make things right, in my own opinion. So yeah, I really want to be able to reach out to people and be able to be there for people. Because right now I know how it is. Life sucks in more ways than one, probably for a lot of people. Life's tough. Pandemic has hurt a lot of people, and I just want to be able to be one of those guys that you can rely on. Just if just nothing else, just be an ear. You can talk off, nothing else. So yeah, that's all I can really tell y'all. Just I'd rather I want to be that guy that that's just there. I know I'm rambling, kind of I don't know, man. I'm just I don't know what to go anymore with this. It's just I wasn't planning on what I was going to talk about tonight, but to me, I just needed to get this off my chest because I've been so pent up. And I know probably those who probably watch this later after the stream, whoever does, know that I will schedule these streams so that way y'all have a place to talk to, have some place to talk, somebody to talk to, some place to go, some place that if you need an ear, listen to your problems, or a sympathetic, just somebody there for y'all. That's what I want because I don't know what else to say. It's just other than this is what I want. I want to play my games. I want to be able to reach out to people, and this is what I want to be able to make people happy. I'm not saying I'm going to make everybody happy. There's going to be people that are going to look at me like you're a stupid son of a bitch. Go fuck off. To them, I say go fuck off. So yeah, I'm not going to make everybody happy, but I want to be able to at least reach out to somebody for just make one person's life better. Even for whether it be these chats or just my gameplay, give us some kind of give those people some kind of outlet, make their lives a little bit better. So be it. That's what I want. I don't want to be famous just because I'm some kind of clown that goes out and does some silly, stupid, ridiculous acts just to get a few people to more constantly watch. That's not what I want. I want this. Oh, I'll be an ass. Don't get me wrong. I gotta I don't have that clip any. I don't have that video anymore because I don't have the because it was posted on YouTube and I don't have it edited right. It give me some trouble, so I don't have that video. But if you go to my Twitch account at Zeitgeistomega, it's probably listed. You probably caught it on site. If you're watching from Twitch, just go look at my profile. I got a couple clips. You'll see me acting like an ass, especially when a friend of mine made a couple clips of me acting like a stupid fucking idiot over a game called Getting Over It with Ben and Thotty. Just watch those and you can see how much of an ass I could be. So I'm not. I wasn't intended to be one, but that game made me so fucking pissed off, man. Oh God. Oh my God. I had a I had a rough time with that game and I kind of gave it up. So I might still try to play it again just for the hell of it, just to see how far I can get. But I'm not going to try to beat it. I gave up on that. Anyway, if you like what you see, you want more of this, follow, subscribe. I'll do more of this. I don't have no problem with that. I can't guarantee a steady schedule right now because in my life right now, I was planning to do it, but now that my life is going a little pear-shaped, it's not going to be easy for me. but I'll try to do what I can when I can. So to anybody who watches this, whether it be live or after the fact, follow, subscribe, YouTube, Twitch. I'll be there for you. Whether it be playing my games or doing this. Know you have a friend. I may not know you, but I know you, but just know you have a friend if you need somebody. So please. So as always, watching you, me, talk his head off. That was kind of lame, but I couldn't think of anything better at the moment. It's 12:53 here, local time. Give me about 30 minutes. I'm gonna boot up Resident Evil Remastered. So, adios, everybody. See you in 30 minutes if you want to watch. I don't know if it's gonna be on Twitch Studio or Streamlabs, but I will be streaming, and you can catch me on Twitch.